Your manager just sent you a spreadsheet with 5 columns: customer ID, order date, revenue, region, status. You think, no problem, I'll store these in variables. Then your manager replies, oh, can you add product category too? And 2 weeks later, the spreadsheet has 40 columns. Welcome back to Python from Zero. Today we fix this problem permanently. And by the end of this episode, we're going to use the fix to build a working task manager that runs right here in your terminal. Everything we've built so far, variables, strings, f-strings, has worked one value at a time. One variable, one piece of data, that's fine when you have one thing. But real data work comes in columns, batches, and pipelines. You need a container that holds all of them together. That's a list. Same 5 values, one structure, and it scales. 3 items, 300, 3000. The syntax doesn't change. Let's build one. Square brackets on both sides, items separated by commas. That's the entire syntax for creating a list. Run it. Python prints the whole thing back, brackets and all. 3 values stored in order, under one name. Think of a list as a pipeline conveyor. Each slot holds one item, and each slot has a numbered position. Which brings us to the thing that surprises almost everyone the first time. Let's say you don't want all 3 tasks. You just want the first one. Python counts from 0. The first item is index 0. The second is 1. The third is 2. 0, 1, 2. Not 1, 2, 3. It stops feeling strange after about a day of writing code. Now, what if you want the last item, but you don't know how long the list is? In a real pipeline, the number of rows changes every run. You can't hardcode task 2 in square brackets if it might be task 847 in square brackets tomorrow. -1 means the last item counting from the right. No math, no length check needed. Keep negative indexing in your back pocket. You'll reach for it constantly when working with the last row of a dataset. Before we move on, this one catches everyone the first time. Our list has 3 items, position 0, 1, and 2. Asking for position 5 doesn't return empty. Python stops and tells you exactly what's wrong. When you see this error in a real project, check 2 things: the index you're using and the length of the list. Len task. Coming up next tells you the count so you can verify before accessing by position. Here's what makes lists genuinely powerful for data work. They're mutable. You can change them after you create them. A list isn't a snapshot. It's a live container. New task comes in, append, parentheses, adds one item to the end of the list. In a real pipeline, this is how you collect results as your script runs. Each output gets appended, and at the end, you have everything in one place. Now, clean data is done. Time to take it off. Remove parentheses finds the first item that matches what you give it and removes it. The list closes the gap automatically. One more thing about remove parentheses. If the value you're looking for isn't in the list, Python won't silently skip it. This is the second most common list error after index error. In a production script, you check whether the item exists before trying to remove it. We'll cover that cleanly when we get to conditionals in a later episode. For now, just know it's there. 2 more tools before we build, and both are ones you'll use constantly. Len parentheses gives you the count of items in a list. You already know len from strings. Same function, same idea, just counting items instead of characters. Now here's the one that ties everything together. We're going deep on loops next episode. but the pattern is worth knowing right now. For item in list, visits every item, one at a time, and runs whatever code you put underneath it. In a real pipeline, this is how you process every row in a dataset without writing anything twice. Right now, you have a list that you can read, modify, grow, and shrink. That's not theory, that's a working data structure. And the project we're about to build uses every single thing we just covered. We're building a script that lets you add tasks, view your list, remove completed items, and quit, all running in your terminal. Every tool we just covered is going into this. Step 1, an empty list. This is the container everything runs on. Step 2, a menu loop. I'll explain while loops fully next episode. For now, just read the shape. Input parentheses. Waits for the user to type a number and press enter. That number is what we react to next. The same .append parentheses from 5 minutes ago, directly in the project. If not task means if the list is empty, it reads like plain English. If there are no tasks, do this. We print a message instead of trying to loop over nothing. Don't worry about enumerate yet. We'll cover it in full next episode. For now, it just lets us print 1 write report instead of 0 write report. .pop parentheses removes my index position and returns it removed. Use .remove parentheses when you know the value. Use .pop parentheses when you know the position. That's the entire difference. Break stops the while loop. Full explanation next episode. Add a task, add a number. View the list, numbered in order, exactly as we built it. Remove the first one by the position. View again. The list updated itself. Quit. That's a real interactive Python program. And look at what built it. A list. Indexing. .append parentheses, .remove, .len, and a for loop. Every single concept from this episode running live in your terminal right now. 10 minutes ago, you didn't know what a list was. Now you've built something you could actually use. What you learned today, a list holds multiple values in one variable in order. Index from 0, task 0 in brackets is first. Task -1 in brackets is last. Append parentheses adds to the end. Remove parentheses removes by the value. Pop parentheses removes by position. Len parentheses counts what's in the list. For item in list, visits every item. And you built a program that uses all 6 of those things together. Our task manager works, but notice something. Every time it does anything, it stops and waits for you to make a choice. One input, one action, one step at a time. Real automation doesn't work like that. A real pipeline doesn't ask permission between every item. It moves through 100 rows, 1,000 files, 1,000,000 records, without stopping, without waiting, without you. That's the loop. Not just for loop you saw today, but while, range, enumerate, break, and continue. The full toolkit. And once you have it, Python stops feeling like you're giving instructions and starts feeling like you're building something that runs on its own. Episode 5. See you there.